just do take a seat or lay back, relax, 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 relax in any way that you can. Remember to put your headphones in since this is ASMR. Or if you aren't wearing headphones, that's okay too. I'll permit it. I sometimes listen to ASMR without headphones. It really depends on my mood, and sometimes I don't like the feeling of the headphones in my ears, so I will allow it because I understand. Today's video is one of my favorites. It is a positive affirmations video, so if you want some life advice, or you've just been feeling down lately and you want someone to uplift you, that's my job today. These are, I think I've already said this, but my personal favorite. I might have just said that 2 seconds ago. But they're my personal favorite for obvious reasons. I feel like life is just so much better when there's someone in our ear encouraging us. And if you don't have people in your life that you feel like you can reach out to or that you can trust, I hope I can be that person for you. And I hope that my words truly do resonate with you, because I don't say these words just because they're nice on the ear. I say them because I mean them, and I say them because I believe words have purpose, and I feel like our language guides our reality. So, that was a lot of blabbing. I'm sorry, I get off topic. So, sit back, relax, and let's begin. First, I'm going to start by just saying some simple reminders for you. So, take one deep breath in, okay? Deep breath in. Deep, deep, deep breath in and exhale. Exhale. Good, 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 good. Deep breath in for me. Deep breath in and out. Good. Hopefully you're relatively sufficiently relaxed at this point. So let's start by reminding you that you are loved, loved, loved. You are cherished, cherished, cherished. You are valuable, 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 valuable. Your beliefs, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, anything that shapes your worldview, your outlook, your preferences, your personal style, they're all important because they are yours. Because they are yours. Because they are yours. Because they are yours. And I truly do mean that. When I was younger, I would hide things about myself, as I think all kids did. I had interests that I was ashamed of. I liked video games, which was strange for girls at the time. I liked specific music genres. I liked anime, and I still do. And these things were highly related to who I was, what my preferences were, what my style was, what my values were, and I hid these aspects of myself. I hid them. Because I was ashamed of who I was. I was ashamed of my interests. I was ashamed of my values. I was ashamed of who I was. And so when I say that your interests, your values, your hobbies, your preferences are valuable because they are yours, I mean it. Last night, I came to the conclusion, even though we should know this, But I came to the conclusion that it is better to be temporarily embarrassed than to grow up ashamed of who you are. It is better to be temporarily embarrassed than to be ashamed. It is better to be temporarily embarrassed than to be ashamed. When we carry shame in our heart, we let it guide our future actions. We let it manipulate our mind, and we prevent ourselves from being who we truly are because we are worried about how others may perceive us. And that's not fair. That's not fair to yourself. That's not fair to you. Although I say that this is something that only exists when I was younger, that is not true. Every day, I live my life to some capacity worried, anxious, afraid that my interests weigh me down, that my values negatively impact how I'm perceived. And I think that when we live our lives dedicating ourselves to the perceptions of other people, we tend to displace our own selves. And I don't want you to find yourself in a position where you think lowly of yourself because of what you enjoy, because of what you believe, because of who you are, who you are, who you are, who you are. These things, shame, they grow, they fester in adolescence, but they don't disappear. They stay with us for our entire lives. And the best that we can do is to better ourselves every day and remind ourselves that who we are is not worthy of shame, because we are valuable, we are lovable, we are lovable, we are lovable, we are lovable, we are cherished for who we are, cherished for who we are. Look at my pimple patch. We are cherished. Look, you can tap it. We are cherished for who we are, regardless of our interests. We are cherished. We are cherished. Another thing people tend to think about a lot are the worries of success and what it means to be successful. What you define as success is entirely up to you. Entirely up to you. What you find valuable is you, is yours. So do not compare your success to the success of others. Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. Your success is based on your values, your pacing, your timing, and is entirely yours. Your success is unrelated to the positions of others. You are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of care. compassion. You are worthy of joy. You are worthy. You are worthy. You are kind. You are considerate. You are compassionate. You are amazing. 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 Truly. You are amazing. There are billions of people on this earth. Billions of people. Billions. And everyone has their own story to tell. Everyone has value. I promise you. I promise you, you have value. You are worthy. You are wonderful. Truly, truly, truly. You make the world a better place by simply existing in it. Your existence betters life for those you may not even know. I'm pretty sure we are all familiar with the butterfly effect. Butterfly in Korean, I think, is nabi. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I watched a Korean drama where the main girl's name was Nabi. So, is that a cute word? Nabi. Butterfly. Anyway, we've all heard of the butterfly effect, right? Even if you don't know it, I promise you, you have done something of value in this world that has not only positively affected someone you're close to, someone who values you, someone who knows you, but also someone who is completely unrelated to you. And I feel like those connections, the ones that we are unaware of, the connections that we are unaware of, are sometimes the most valuable. These invisible connections that we make with those who walk this path of life with us allow us to be grateful for the small things that we do. That person you opened the door for as you were exiting the building. That person you smiled at as they were crossing the street. The person you let merge on a heavily congested intersection. Those small moments in life, those moments where we are human, are valuable, and you give those moments value by either being the individual that lets someone merge or by being the person that merges. Your impact is so amazing. I truly, truly mean that. Your interests are valuable because they're yours. Your success is something that is completely your own. Your impact on this world is deep. Your worries are temporary. The things that currently weigh on your mind are moments that are important. They hold value, but they shouldn't act as shackles. They shouldn't weigh you down. They shouldn't hold you back. Anxiety, worry, anticipation are things that we cannot avoid. They exist for a reason, for our body's human nature of survival of the fittest, right? Trying to keep us out of dangerous situations, but nowadays, most of our worries are about, I have to get this work done for my job. I have to take care of this family member who is suffering. I have to, you get my point. As much as this emotion exists because it's in our nature, and our worries are important, we shouldn't let them become things that control us in a negative way. Being worried about the future is inevitable, but it's how we manage that worry. You are valuable. You are loved. You are important. You are special. You are amazing. You are loved. You are phenomenal. You are gifted. You are special. I recently spoke about my best friend and how much she means to me. I'm not going to get into the details, but there was a moment in my life where I thought I was going to lose her forever. Life has a way of pushing us to what seems to be our breaking point. You have so much power, so much more power. Your worries are temporary. Your suffering is temporary. Things in your life that pain you, they feel like they are forever. They feel like they are everlasting. It feels like there is nothing you can do. But I promise you, truly, I promise you, there are people on this earth who value you, who love you, who care for you, truly. I cannot emphasize that enough. Speaking of friendships, a lot of people struggle to make friends. I am one of them. When I was younger, I had a lot more friends. As I've grown older, the amount of friends I've maintained has dwindled. And that is because I had to learn the hard way that some people in this life do not have your best interest in heart. But that doesn't make you a bad person. The harshness of others in your life is not your fault, is not something that is a character flaw with yourself. The reality is we just don't click with everyone. Or if you did click, you outgrow each other. Or sometimes a person you encounter is completely different than who you thought they were. Completely. And it's very easy to look back on those relationships, on those friendships, and think harshly of not only ourselves, but of them. I think for me, something that always gets me through situations where I feel drawn to the idea, the unrealistic idea, the unrealistic expectation we all set for ourselves, I remind myself that in this life, we are given challenges in order to overcome them. Regretting the past doesn't change the future, and worrying about the future doesn't change the present. If I could have you leave this video with one piece of advice, I would really, 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 really hope you would leave thinking not maybe differently about your life, your perspective, because the reality is I can't change that. But I would hope that my sincerity comes across. I am beyond genuine when I say that you are valuable, you are worthy, you are loved, you are special. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for existing. I want you to know that you are loved. If not by anyone else in this world, then by me. I pinky swear. Truly. Pinky swear. Okay. I hope this video, although different from typical positive affirmations videos, allows you to feel a little bit better about a situation in your life, about a struggle you've had. I think being told you're loved is only helpful when you know that the person who's telling you understands what it feels like to feel the exact opposite way, to feel lonely, to feel empty, to feel useless. I've been there. It's hard. Life is hard. It was not made to be easy, and the society that we have constructed only makes life harder. But I promise you, right here, right now, today, that if you believe no one loves you, I do. Truly. I hope you managed to sleep.